What if I get rejected? In this video, I am going to attempt to answer that question. The first thing that I say is, when it comes to any application, including scholarship applications, I always tell people that they do not reject you, they reject the application you submitted. It is very important to have that understanding, because if they rejected your application, you can improve on the application. But if they reject you as a person, then what can you do to improve? Not really much. So you have to think about it along those lines. I'm also going to give you just some 4 things that you can do if you have received a rejection email or you are afraid of getting one. It is very important to understand that even the best candidates, they also get a rejection email. So here are some of the things that you can do if you have received a rejection email. Number 1 is to ask for feedback. There are certain organizations that have room to be able to write feedback to share with you, but there are also others who may not practically give you feedback. Understandably so, because they received a lot of applications and it's very difficult to provide feedback to each and every individual who applies. Such organizations have done a very good job at having a website that has a frequently asked questions section where they answer almost most of the questions that candidates do have, or issues that were found when they were doing the review process. They may also even develop a blog. I have seen certain organizations, they release a blog almost every year to highlight some of the common things that came out when they were doing the review of the essays. Spend time and read those. Those could be part of your feedback. You can also have someone who can look at the application documents you submitted and to be able to give you feedback on the areas that possibly you may need to improve. Which takes me to the second thing, improve your essays. When you get feedback, it's not enough. Spend time, improve your essays, rewrite them, see if the examples that you provided were adequate, pick new examples. The third thing is gain more experience. When you have received a rejection email, you have about another year for you to be able to put up a new application. During that time, gain more experience. Be involved in certain things. You can volunteer for an organization. You can pick up an internship. You can change jobs, and so on and so forth. Take this time to improve so that when you are applying the next time, you are bringing in new information. You are an upgraded version of yourself. The last thing is apply again. The fact that they rejected your application doesn't mean they're going to reject the application again this time. So after reviewing your application, improving yourself, apply again. See what they are going to say. It is very important to always understand that rejections are part of the journey. They are not the end, they're just part of the journey. And there's always a day where those rejections turn into a yes. And you don't have to get a couple of yeses. One yes is enough. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video.